So I just filmed another video and I created this makeup look. It was a get ready with me, and I talked about a move that I have coming up. So I've gotten a promotion in another school system. You guys know I'm an educator, and it is 2 hours away. So I have a little small apartment that I'm going to stay in during the week, and I'll travel home on the weekends, and I'm going to do this temporarily until I decide what I want to do next, because I don't know what I want to do next. Decided that I want to take as many things with me to my temporary home that will stay there, and I won't bring things back and forth. I think that will make this whole move and experience easier if I don't really have to pack up a suitcase every single time that I get ready to come back home. So I'm going to take some items there and just leave them. As far as my makeup, some of these items may change out from time to time, and some things may just stay there because they may be products that I don't typically use that often here anyway. So I'll just take them, leave them, and maybe they'll get some better use there. I've grabbed a few things here and I have quite a bit, but I have a feeling that I'm not done. I think I'm going to pull some more items, but for today's video, this is where I'm starting. This is an old luggage case that I've had like 20 years, and I decided to use this one because it is old. I'm going to put all of my makeup in this bag that I plan to take with me. And I also have like another little travel bag, so anything that I think might break or spill, I may put in this bag. So we're just gonna start. So here we go. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is really good for oily skin, even though it's like a moisturizer. Some people may think that it's more for dry skin, but it's actually made for oily skin. And I decided to take this one because I have quite a bit here, and I haven't been grabbing it all that much on a daily basis or in my videos. And I thought this would be a good one to just leave there. So a lot of these products are products that I don't plan on having in upcoming videos. Like, that's really key. I don't wear that much makeup on the weekends unless I'm going somewhere or I'm filming. So I like to keep the things here that I plan to film with, and if it's something I'm not filming with, then it definitely can stay there. And this is one of those items. I still love this, but I just haven't been reaching for it a lot when I film. So it's going. This is my Touche Eclat. It's a favorite, and I do film with this all the time, but I'm getting down to the end here. So I don't know if I have a backup or if I need to place an order or not. So I'm just gonna take this one because it's only a little bit left. I'll just order another one to keep it here. This is a primer I have to always have. This is by YSL, gotta have it. I feel like I need something for my pores. The Touche Eclat does blur, but if I'm using the other one, I feel like I need something additional for my pores. And this one has not been opened. I used up my last one already. This is the Pearl Professional. So I like this one, it adds some radiance. I have my regular Benefit Professional here, so I just figured I'd take this one with me. Another primer I'm gonna take with me, this is nice and shiny and new. I just opened this today. This is the Tarte, I can never say all of this, but it's the Timeless Smoothing Primer by Tarte, and this is limited edition. It's so pretty. I have a little bit left here in a like my original container that I'll leave here, but I'm gonna take this one with me because it's new and shiny and pretty, and you guys have seen me use this enough on my channel that I don't grab it that much to film with, but I do like using it every day. So I'm gonna take this one, sure am. So those are the primers. So foundations that I'm gonna take as of right now, and I may grab a few more. I'm taking a few drugstore because I don't always reach for them when I'm here normally. So I figured, why not take those? Maybe I'll reach for them, maybe I won't. But if I'm not reaching for them here at home, I might as well take them with me. Right? I'll start with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Toffee Pecan. I'm gonna take this one with me. I liked it a lot when I was using it. I just have put it away and kind of forgotten about it. And this is the Infallible Pro Glow in 210. I really like this as well. Both have been favorites in the past. Gonna take these two, and I'm gonna take my L'Oreal True Match. I'm gonna take that with me. This one is N7. This looks so natural on my skin. I love this. I haven't used the Photo Focus in a while, but I do like it, and it's long wear. And so I'm gonna take these three drugstore, or I'm gonna put them in my little pouch since they are foundations. I also really like my L'Oreal 24-Hour Fresh Wear Infallible. I do keep this one on my vanity and wear it all the time. So I feel like I kind of better take it. I feel like I need to take this one. So those are my drugstore foundations. High-end foundations. I'm going to take my Dior Skin Forever with me, and this one is in the 045 shade. The reason I'm taking this one, this is my last bottle, and I don't know how much I've used. It's frosted, I can't quite tell, but they don't make this anymore, and so I try not to film with this. So I might as well take it with me and wear it during the week. And I'm also going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Cinnamon because it's the end of summer. I'll wear this one a little while until my color changes. And I really like the Magic Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. And so I'm going to take that one. I'm leaving things like my La Mer. I have an upcoming video with that one. And my Pat McGrath I like to wear in video. And I like wearing my YSL foundation in video. Even though it's a little deep, I think as I lighten for the winter, I may not be able to wear that one, but I can wear it for a little while longer. So I like wearing those three in video. And so I am going to keep them here, as well as my Chanel foundations. These three will get me through for sure. Here's one more. This is a Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation. This is new to my collection, and I want to leave it here because I'd like to film in it. I haven't worn it on camera yet. I really like this, and I especially like wearing it on the weekends, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it with me because it's new, and I want to take something new and shiny with me. I'm also taking my Studio C6. I have a Sephora Micro Smooth foundation that I've been raving about and that I wear a lot, but I'm going to just leave that here because it's almost on empty, and this one is more full, and I feel like I need to take a powder foundation just in case. I feel like sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'll grab these, and sometimes I like using this to set my concealer areas. So I'm just going to take this one just in case I need it. It's the Studio Fix, and this shade is C6. Okay guys, concealers. Let me go ahead and talk about this one. I want to take this one because it's new and shiny. It's my new shiny toy, Benefit Cakeless Concealer. And I really want to take this one with me, but I feel like I'll be filming with this quite a bit. So I'm gonna leave it, but I don't want to. So right now the decision is to leave it. So I'll film with it for a little while and then I'll take it. Because I wear more makeup during the week. That's why this is such a dilemma. I wear more makeup every day to work than I do on the weekends. I just do. So I'm gonna take with me the Maybelline Fit Me in Cafe. It's really cheap. I'm gonna take my Milani Conceal and Perfect. I really like that one. This one is in 145 Warm Beige, and it's one of my like favorite drugstore concealers right now. I love this. And I'm gonna take the Giorgio Armani. I like to mix this one with other things. I may actually, I don't have it over here, but I may actually grab my ColourPop one because I like wearing this with the ColourPop as well. I can't get it because it's behind the camera, but I may grab that one too, guys. And I'm also going to take my Cover FX. This one is like a go-to that I wear on a daily basis, and I can always count on it. It is G Medium 2. This is one of my brighter concealers, so if I want a more bright look, I will get this one. And this Armani one, I never can tell you guys the shade because it is so tiny on the bottom. I cannot read it. Nobody can read it without a magnifying glass. And this is a new one that I've been loving. This is Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer, and it's a corrector. And this one is Rich Tan. If you guys want to see a dedicated video to this, let me know. This is new to my collection, but I think a lot of people have worn it, and it is so different than any other concealer that I have because it's very emollient. Have you guys heard that? It's very emollient. It's not matte, but for an aging under eye, it actually works. It actually works. And I got it 50% off. It was on sale at Sephora. I got it 50% off. That's why I purchased it. And I wanted to try it before. So if you want to see a video dedicated to this product, let me know. I'll bring it back. But right now it's going with. I'm leaving Laura Mercier. I need a new one. It's almost empty, so I'm just going to leave it behind. And if I buy a new one, I'll bring the one that's almost empty with me. But right now I want to leave it because I haven't purchased, I haven't re-upped on it, and I don't want to have Laura Mercier, not Laura Mercier, all the way 2 hours away from here. I don't want that. I'm going to take with me the Veil by Hourglass. I have about maybe half. I don't even know if it's half, but I have a little bit left in here, and I'm actually wearing this today, and I really like this one. This is a good translucent powder. It's very sleek and very, very luxury. So I'm gonna take this. I hadn't been using it for a while. I've been using like my Laura Mercier and other things, so I'm gonna take that one with me. I've just started using it again. I'll take the Fenty Beauty. I'm gonna leave my Huda. So probably what I'll always do is have one or the other. So if I take Fenty, then Huda will be here, and I'll swap them out because they kind of remind me of each other. They're both a yellow color, the two colors that I have. This one is banana, and they're both very fragrant, so I will have one here or there. So I'm gonna take Fenty for now. I haven't been using my Peach Perfect all that much. One of the reasons was I felt like when I used it in my under eye, my eyes weren't as bright, so I kind of pushed it aside, but it is really mattifying. Since I haven't been using it that much, and I'm gonna smell my peaches right now. It still smells like peaches. It smells so good. Since I haven't used it that much anyway, it doesn't hurt to take it, and it's almost like it's maybe half empty, so I will take that one. I also love my Chanel, and this one is getting close to empty, so I'm gonna re-up on this and have one there and keep one here. But right now, this is one I just feel like I have to have one of the powders with me that kind of has a color, and it's just a favorite, and I love it for every day, and so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take my Cover FX in Translucent Deep. It is deeper than the Chanel, and I love using like this one or the Laura Mercier in the medium deep. So I'll leave the Laura Mercier products here because those are Bay. Gotta take care of Bay. I'll leave those here, and I will take all of these lovely powders. All of these. It's too much. It's too much. You know, I love my Lancome powder, and I'm gonna leave that one here because some days I just need that glow when I'm filming for you guys, and I just will miss that. That's just one of those products I can't replace. I can't replace it with something else if that's the look I'm going for. So I'm gonna instead take the BECCA Soft Light Blurring Powder. I'll take this one. It has a shimmer as well, but just not as pronounced, and it kind of blurs the face, and I enjoy this one. I think it was on Sephora's favorites one time. It was a favorite, but I don't hear people talking all that like much about this product, but I think it's because people misuse it. I think they use it to set under eye concealer, and it has a glow, and that's not the way you use it. You should dust it all over to set your foundation, and so I like it more for me. So bronzer that I'm gonna take, this one's hard. This was really hard. This was hard to decide, guys, because you guys know, if you've been watching my 2 bronzer videos and all of the bronzer videos that I film, like, you know, I do a lot of dedicated videos for bronzer. I love bronzer. Sue me. And it was hard to narrow down. It really was, but I have narrowed it. I have to take my Ipanema Sun. I have to take this one. It's my favorite, and you guys have seen me film with it a lot on my channel. I'm gonna take this one. I'm leaving behind my Absolute New York one, so if I ever want that sort of look, I'll use that one because it looks a lot like this one, but I feel like I need to take the one that I really love. I'm gonna take that one. I'm also gonna take Endless Summer. I like the sculpting bronzer even better than this one, which is part of the reason I'm leaving it here, but also something happened to my sculpting one and it doesn't stay closed, so I'm just never gonna travel with that one again. I'm just gonna always leave it here. So I'll take this is Endless Summer by Butter Bronzer. I'll take that one. It's a little deeper and has more earthy and redness to it, so I'll take that. I also want to take the City Bronzer. It's drugstore as well. This one looks a lot like my Fenty Beauty Beijing. I can never say it now. I had it down one time. It's like my Fenty Beauty BG. It's the same color, so I'll leave that one here because I don't want anything to happen to it, and I will probably film with it. And I'll take my City Bronzer with me. I'm also gonna take my Bobbi Brown bronzer in dark. I like deep as well, but whenever I wear dark, it just gives me such a beautiful finish. So I'll leave deep here, and I'll take the dark one with me. It looks like this, and it's like more of a red, but it just is so pretty on my skin, and I feel like I have to have one or the other. I'm going to take this one for now. And I'm also going to take the two Hoola bronzers, the Caramel and Toasted. I filmed a dedicated video to these. So I feel like I am all set with bronzers. I have a little bit of, you know, tan colors, a little bit of deeper red colors. I have a little bit of everything. I have a little drugstore, I have a little high-end. So I feel good about the ones I've selected, and I still have quite a few pretty ones that I've left here. I meant to talk about these two concealers. They are almost on empty. These are my NARS Soft Matte Complete concealers or something. One is in Biscuit, it is really almost empty, and one is in Caramel, Biscuit and Caramel. And I really need to repurchase these. I will probably buy it in Biscuit again. I may not buy Caramel again, but I use Caramel a lot now when I am sculpting my brows. That's what I basically use these for now, but I used to use them every day as my concealer, but I'm almost out. So now I just use them to sculpt my brows, so I might as well take them with me. And I'm also gonna take with me as concealer, my concealers are racking up. I'm gonna take, this one is new. I'm gonna take NARS in Biscuit, because again, like this is one of these concealers that I will grab it a lot to use every day. And I'm going to leave my newest one here. I have my Tarte Shape Tape here. I have a drawer full of other concealers. I even have like one of these still here that's almost empty. So I'm just going to take this one with, and if I feel like I am running out of concealer options, then I'll bring something back. I feel like I'm taking way too many with me. I do feel like I'm taking too many. Oh well. This is an e.l.f. product that I purchased a while ago, and it's kind of got this blush and bronzer, and I can't see the name of it here. The bronzer isn't that deep, which I think is one of the reasons why I didn't use it all that much. It's not that deep on me. The blush is really pretty, but they're kind of a cream to powder sort of product. And I don't even know if I ever filmed with it here on my channel, but I could stand to get a little bit more use out of this and try it a little more. Because it's just been in my stash not getting used, I figured I would take it with me. I'm also going to take my Tarte contour palette. I hope I don't regret taking this one. Because I do grab it when I'm filming, especially to grab this little brightening powder here. I do grab it sometimes, but I can't stand the idea of not taking something like this because you get so many products in this one palette. Like, why not take it? I'm not taking any other contour products, and so if I decide for some reason I do want to contour on a particular day, I'll have an option. I have my blush, some highlighters, so I just feel like this is one that will be good to take with me because it has everything I need in it. I'm also going to take this BECCA palette. This is BECCA Be a Light in medium to deep. It's a face palette, and I actually really fell in love with this when I first got it. I used it a lot, and it's coming up on fall, and I think this is really pretty during the fall because these are deeper shades. The blush is deeper, and the bronzer is kind of deep, and one of these is for highlighting and one of these is like for softening, and I can never figure out which is which. I can't remember, and BECCA could have done better here on the back. They wrote it in white. One of these is for softening all over, and maybe one is for brightening. I don't know, guys, but I'm taking this. I love having the candle burning, but after a while, it just gets overbearing in the room. I'm also gonna take, I probably should take more than this one, but right now I only have this one eyeshadow primer. The only reason I say I should take more than this is what if I lose it? So I may reach in my drawer and grab something else to take with me that I don't use that often. Right now, this is the one I have selected. This Primer Potion in Anti-Aging by Urban Decay is the one I'm taking because I have a backup behind me in my Alice drawers, so I'm gonna pull my new one over here for my drawer, and I'm gonna take this older one with me. Okay, I decided to grab this is a Tarte blush palette. I don't know if they still make it or not. It wasn't limited edition, I don't think. I think it's just Blush Bazaar. And if they don't make this particular one anymore, I'm sure they have others. But this was a palette I talked about all the time for a while. And then I put it aside, started using other things to make myself use other products. This one has 2 highlighter shades and a lot of beautiful blush colors. And I thought this one would be good and travel friendly and give me lots of options. And I don't use it all that much on my channel anymore. I've used it to death, so I'm taking this one with. I have a couple of these Too Faced blushes like on my vanity, and this one is a peach blush, so I'm gonna take this one. Like, I'm not taking any of my MAC Cosmetics blushes with me or any of those, because those are just go-tos that I grab when I'm filming. The NARS Orgasm blush, I'm not taking that one because I like it when I'm filming. Like things I like that make really pretty everyday looks, but I don't use all that much on the weekends, I'll take that. So this is one of those. It's really pretty and it looks like nothing here, but it goes on so soft and really beautiful, and it does show up on my skin, and it is a peach one. Peach Beach is the name of this one, and I think they still make it. I saw it one day in store. They still make it. It's really pretty and soft, and I wanted to take it. I'm also going to take my newest Luminoso. This is by Milani, and I haven't opened this one yet, and I just want to tear into it. I have been like showing this old ratty one that I've had for a while, and I've been saying over and over again, I need to get a new one, Well, I finally got a new one. So I'm taking Luminoso with me. I wanted to take this with me. This is Gerard Cosmetics Lucy. It's really cute. Like, look how it has this little flip out thing. And it's really like this, it's a highlighter, blushy. It can be, I use it as a blush. I just kind of top my cheeks with it. It gives me a nice glow and a cheek that is just beautiful, and I don't use this very much anymore. It's kind of expired, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna take it anyway because you know what, doesn't smell funny, doesn't feel funny, I'm taking it. I'm gonna take my Dior with me, and I just think this is just the most beautiful, subtle, gorgeous, just ever so like, it's a luminizer. So I don't know that it's necessarily supposed to be like highlighter, but how else are you going to use it? I'm not going to put it all over my face. So I use it as highlighter, and I love it. So I like this one, and I feel like it's one I'm going to want to use every day. So I'm taking it. I'm going to take this Master Chrome in Molten Gold. I just talked about this in a previous video and said, you know, I haven't been taking this. I haven't been using this. Look how beaming that is. I've been using the peach, but because I like to use the peach a lot, I don't think I'm gonna take that with me because I use that a lot when I film. So I'm gonna leave that here, but I will take this gold one because I don't use it, and now it will give me a reason to use it. I stumbled on this, and sure enough, expired. I know it is. But guys, I'm gonna keep using it. And this is probably one of like the first products that I ever got. Like, it was one of my first like high-end makeup products that I so fell in love with, and it was the Jaclyn Hill palette, and like it has Prosecco pop as well as champagne pop. Like, I think this was Prosecco over here. Where is it? Prosecco and champagne. But there are 3 blush colors in here. Very, very pretty. And again, doesn't smell funny. Still works just fine. I'll be taking this with me. Some of these products that are old, I'm gonna keep them. It's limited edition. I'm not getting rid of that ever. But I'm not gonna use them on camera. Like, I'm not gonna keep using like 10-year-old makeup on camera, but that doesn't mean I won't use it. Also gonna take the Nicole Guerrero palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's kind of hard to take this one because also limited edition, but I haven't been using it. Like, I just haven't used it. And so I'm gonna take this glow kit with me. I'm gonna take my Marc Jacobs Dewdrops with me too. I don't use these that much. I like to use this more as a mix into my foundations to give my foundation more glow. Okay, this is a more of a face palette. This is one of the Deck of Scarlet palettes. That subscription works if you don't wear any other makeup, but if you're wearing other makeup, you never can go through these things, and so you just end up piling up all these Deck of Scarlet palettes that you're not using. So I like maybe use this one time That's all I remember using it. I'll have to make sure that I take a lip brush with me too, because these two creamy products on the end are lipsticks. But this blush is really pretty. It's a mauve color, and this is sort of it looks more like a fall kind of palette. So I thought it would be nice to just take one of these, and maybe I'll swap them out on a regular, so I'll get some use out of these. Also gonna take my Just Peachy Mattes by Too Faced. It's just a nice, beautiful, warm color matte palette. So I just thought it would be nice to have this. It's still a tiny one. I also am going to take my Modern Renaissance. I tucked this one away because it just got so talked about so much here on YouTube, to the point where I just put mine aside because nobody wanted to hear about it again. But it's still beautiful. We still love it, but everybody had used it up. It worn it out. So I just put it away and hadn't been using it. So because we're coming up on fall, there's a lot of fall colors here, I thought I'll take this with me. I like my Natasha Denona mini palette for every day. It just gives me a nice warm eyeshadow look for every day. It's really quick and easy, and I just don't want to leave it behind. I'm taking that. I'm also taking my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I wear this a lot here on my channel, so we'll see how long it takes me to miss this palette and want it back in my collection. But because I have worn it so much in so many looks, I've probably worn this palette more than I've worn anything, and you guys don't even know it. Because it's not necessarily makeup tutorials, I just have it on a lot in my videos. And because I know I have worn it a lot in my videos, I thought just take it with you. It has everything that you need, including a black, so it's a great palette to have. I'm going to take this Morphe palette. This is my newest Morphe palette, 35V. I did a video here on my channel a while ago on this, and I don't know how much I've used this palette since then. I put it away and forgot about it. Just forget to grab it, probably because of the size. I forget to grab it. So I thought I'll take this and maybe I will use it. There are a lot of bright colors, so I don't know how much I'll use those in everyday looks, but I just wanted to get some use out of it. And it is kind of big, so if this bag gets full, this will be the first thing to go. I'm also going to take this Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette. It's pretty tiny, and I loved creating looks with this. Like this color here was my bae right here. Oh, look at that. I feel like I want to take that one. I don't use it that often right now, and I think I will. I'm also going to take my Soft Glam palette. Again, it's been out a while. I've used it a lot. I'm leaving the Norvina. Who could not take this one for everyday looks? I'm taking my Smashbox Full Exposure. Again, this is a beautiful palette for everyday looks. It's more of a neutral palette. Neutrals, warm tones, I want to make sure I am covered in those areas. So these are palettes that are good for every day. So that's why I've grabbed these. We're getting down to the end, guys. I forgot to talk about this. This is a Fix Plus. I'm going to take this little bit with me. And I think I have a primer water. I may grab that one too. These are both on empty because I do have a full one in my stash. So I'll just take the ones that are almost on empty with me. So I'm taking my Anastasia Brow Duo Powder, brow powder in chocolate. It's a like duo shade, but it's chocolate and it's on pan. So I'm just taking this one and finish it up there. I don't have a backup here, but I have other brow products. I'll use those when I'm home. And I'm gonna take this Gimme Brow because it's something that I grab when I don't want to do my brows, and I gotta have that. And I'm taking my brow gel. I'm gonna have to buy another one of these because I gotta have one here and there. So I'll have to order another one of these. I'm not taking lashes. I don't wear them to work. I'm taking this Anastasia Brow Definer, and I won't open this when I showed it in my haul. I have two of them, and this is dark brown, so I'll also take this brow pencil so that I'll have a pencil with me. I'm taking my Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner, and I'm also going to take this Maybelline Lasting Drama. This is a mascara I just opened, which is one of the reasons I'm taking it. And this is Estee Lauder, And I'm going to go ahead and take my Better Than Sex as well because it's kind of emptying. So because I'm going to be there more than here, I want to go ahead and empty it. And I have some other new mascaras that I haven't opened yet. I'll open those up and use them for my videos. So I'll take my Giga Black Lash with me because I have another one as backup behind me in my Alex drawers. This one I'll go ahead and take with me and use it. I'm going to take my Lock It setting spray. I have several others like here. I don't have another Lock It, so again, this is one of those I'm going to have to probably order. But until that time, I'll use like my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I'll leave that here. I have a Gerard Cosmetic Setting Spray. I have my All Nighter. I have a mini of that. Like I have some other setting sprays that I'll just use when I'm filming, but I gotta have this one for every day. So I'm taking it with me. My bag is getting full, guys, but I think I have just enough room for lipstick. For lip products, I have a few. I'm gonna go quickly. I'm not gonna talk much about this. I'm taking my Chanel lipstick. I think this is really good every day. It's Mademoiselle. I have a video dedicated to this one lipstick. I'm taking this MAC lipstick. I think I have 2 of these. That's why I grabbed this one, and I can't tell you the name because like it was one I got for free for turning in the 6 products. You know, it's one of those like a sheer kind of glossy lip, very nude, but I'm taking that because again, I have 2. I'm taking my BECCA. This is like a pink tulip is the name of this one. I'm taking that. I have it on now with some other stuff. I'm taking these LA Girls. This is more of a nude. This is a pink. I'll take these. This is a NYX gloss. I'm gonna take that. I like this Ofra. This is like a liquid lip. It was like a travel size, and it's really pretty, like fall-y kind of color, and I like wearing that, so I'm gonna take this. I'm taking my 2 Hourglass glosses, and I'm taking this Marc Jacobs Sugar. It is so almost empty. I have another one on standby, so I'll grab that one to leave here at home. I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb as well. I like this. I'm taking my Dior Lip Maximizer. It's like a plumping sheer gloss, and I love that. And I'm gonna take 2 of my favorite Maybelline lips, my Baddest Beige. Okay, love my Baddest Beige. I have a whole Maybelline video swatching all 15 shades of this. These are the Shine Compulsions, and I'm taking Secret Blush. It's like a pink color. I'm taking these. I like wearing those for my everyday. And I'm also gonna take this Dose. It was one of these glosses that I used to wear to death. I actually think I have another one of these. I think I bought a backup, but because I have a backup, I think that's why I'm taking this one. I can't remember the shade color, but look how pretty that is. It's just a really pretty shiny gloss, everyday gloss. Glistening Petals, maybe the name of this one. I'm just going off of memory. I think it might be Glistening Petals, but I love that shade. So those are the colors I'm taking. I know I don't have anything like super bright or anything like that, but again, for my everyday work self, I don't wear colors like that for the most part. I wear more nudes and just natural looking. You don't want to overpower people at work. So that should be enough. And they're mostly glossy lipsticks. That's kind of what I do. I have a few in my purse that'll still be in my purse. I'm taking my Cork lip liner. This is a little tiny one. It's kind of getting to the end. I have a backup here. I'll leave my backup here, and I'm taking the little tiny one with. This is like a Butter London like lip topper type of lip, and I don't think I'm taking this one, but Skinny Dip is also over here. I have like some other toppers, and so I will probably grab one of those toppers because I just like sometimes putting that like shimmer or whatever over my lipsticks. I like to do that sometimes, and so I will probably grab one of those and take with me. I just don't know which one yet, but just know I'll probably take that with me too. Okay guys, so the bag is full and I haven't even tossed in the lipsticks yet. I feel good about my selections. I've left a lot of products here and I will swap them out at some point in the next few months. If you want to see me film that, leave that down below. And I apologize if this video was a little bit long. I apologize. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will respond. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.